Baby, it's cold outside. Hello everybody, my name is Peter Williams. I'm Tupperware Pete. G'day, how you going? I'm going to talk, well, it's not cold outside. Right now it's like a heat wave in southeast Queensland. But you know where it is cold? In your freezer. That's right. So I've got here, you know, I don't think I've ever done a video on Tupperware freezer keepers. They're brilliant because, I'll show you, they're quite flexible. They've been doing yoga. We can all take lessons from the Tupperware freezer keepers, that's for sure. They've been doing yoga. They're very flexible. Now, it's the technology allows a highly polished inside that is totally pliable, can go right down to freezing temperatures, minus 25 degrees, right? And they've got little, see the little snowflakes on the side? That reminds you that they're meant for the freezer. Now, can you see it's got a curved bottom? That's because when it's sitting on the next one down, you've got the airflow that can travel in and around the containers, all right? So that seal, I'll show you. Here, I'll show you. Can you see here? See how there's like a, is it convex or concave? You've got like a curved bottom onto there, that pops onto there, and then you can see how the airflow can travel evenly through there. Now, if you're measuring up your homemade stock or soup or stews or things, this here on the bottom, it tells you 450 mils or 1 3/4 cups. How easy is that? The next size up, it tells you 1.1 litres or 4 3/4 cups. Actually, that's bigger than what I thought it was. 4 3/4 cups. Awesome. All right. So there's loads of different sizes. There's mini bubby ones. There's big ones in there. There's all. This would be great for homemade ice cream, wouldn't it? You could make your homemade ice cream in your supersonic chopper and pop that into there. Grab your ice cream, your Tupperware ice cream scoop. How awesome would that be? So what I'm going to show you. Let me just put the seal back on so that I don't get complaints. OCD people kicking in. What I'm going to show you is, not only do we have all of these, different sizes, different shapes, they've got the Tupperware ice cube trays. Now, the Tupperware ice cube trays, they give you 14 ice cubes instead of the standard 12 per tray. So the Tupperware ones give you an extra drink, all right? Now, they've got these little, see how they've got these little silicone buttons? Right? So what you do is, there's the top, that's what it looks like, there's the tab, it's a massive tab. Grab the tab, you peel the seal. There are your ice cube trays in there, and then all you have to do is just push that little silicone button and out pops whatever you've got in there. Whether you've got water, lemon juice, tomato paste, cream, grated ginger, whether you're doing, it doesn't matter what you've got, you can make your own homemade Ferrero Rochers in here as well. All you have to do is, once that's sealed, see here? Open that, go over to the tap, fill that up with water, and see here? You've got a little maximum line both sides. If you fill it just underneath that maximum line, right, then you seal it. It's a proper airtight Tupperware seal, right? Then you just shake, shake, shake. That's going to settle all that water through in perfectly, and you can stack them up on top of each other in the freezer. So not only can you maximise the space in the freezer, you won't get freezer burn. Some ice cubes evaporate if they're in a freezer, depending on what sort of freezer that you have. And you can actually get 3 times more space out of your freezer. Now, what I'm going to show you is, I've got a whole set here. I've got water. Now, if I had used boiled, cooled water, these would have frozen like ice, but I didn't. So what I'll just show you is, I don't know if you can pick this up, it's a ripe raspberry, with a mint leaf. So it's like my Christmassy, I'll grab one of these, it's my Christmas ice cubes that I'm prepping right now. So all I have to do is, you can give it a twist if you want to, but literally, can you see this? You just pop your buttons, press the buttons, there we go. And there's my ice cubes. How awesome is that, all right? Now that just goes straight over to the sink. And we can wash that up and refill them. Here I've got more ice cubes. I've got slices of lemon with mint leaves, and I think I've got a blueberry. I popped a blueberry into each one as well. So when that dissolves, you get a nice fruity treat in your drink, all right? So I'm just going to pop them straight into here as well. And I've got there we go. How awesome is that? That goes into the sink. All right, so there are my ice cube trays. How awesome is that? I've got 2 sets of ice in there. So that's 28 ice cubes. I could probably fit more in, but for now, what I'm going to do is grab mine Tupperware freezer labels. These are the freezer labels, right? How awesome are they? So basically, you can label up everything. When these come out, I normally grab a couple of sets so that I've got them in stock. Oh. Let me just show you how. If it's going to go wrong, it'll go live. It'll go wrong live, won't it? Here we go. Let's thread this up properly. There we go. So there you've got your freezer labels, right? So you can just peel off a little label. Now, you can pop them on the side, on the top, wherever you want. I'm going to pop that onto the top. And I'm just going to put Christmas ice cubes. In the summertime when the weather is fine. That's going to be awesome. There's my Christmas ice cubes into there. Now, what have we got next? I hear you say. I've got lime juice. I've grabbed some extra limes, and I've got some lemons that I need to do. And I've just popped lime juice into here, just with my, your Tupperware press, the fruit press. You just pop that straight into here. Now, all I'm going to do, I've only got a half a dozen or so of those, 8 of those, so I'm just going to use them into a little one. Pop the little buttons down. There we go. How awesome is that? There's my lime. I think there's a little bit of strawberry in there as well. They're quite pink. All right, so we pop that into there, and this goes into the sink. There we go. I've got my lime juice, what I'm going to label up. I'll pop that onto there, and I'll just put lime juice. And we will pop that where the other ones are, straight over to here. There we go. Pop them into there. Then, what have we got next? Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Oh, tomato paste. A whole jar of tomato paste will fit into here easily, right? So each one is like, it's about a tablespoon. So if you've got a recipe that calls for 4 tablespoons, you just pop the buttons. I've got in here, let's grab another Tupperware freezer container. We will pop the buttons, and you can do, right, there's your 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. We will pop them into there. Have you ever had a tin of tomato paste? You buy it, and then you use it for one recipe, and then 2 weeks later you go, oh, we've got that tomato paste in the fridge. And you open it up, and it's like, is this good? Should we, do we have to chuck this, or can we use it? If you freeze that in your Tupperware ice cube trays, so that you don't get any freezer burn, it won't absorb any flavours or odours in your freezer. And now, I've got my tablespoons of tomato paste all lined up in there. I could probably fit another 1.5 trays in there. But if I label it, the next time I do that, I'll know what it is. So we'll just grab another label, we'll pop that on the top there, and we will, where's my pen? We'll pop tomato paste. There we go, we'll pop our tomato paste in there, and this goes into the sink. Alright, what have we got next? We've got, grated ginger. I love grated ginger. I can have that in a chai or a herbal tea, or if I'm doing a stir fry or a carrot curry or something like that. I've got my grated ginger. I'm now going to grab my... shall we do another one just because we can? Let's do these. We'll do 2 lots. We'll do that in here. Let's grab... We've got 1 lot in there. And we will... Oh! Tupperware down! Tupperware down! And we've got... There we go. We've got some more grated ginger in there. There's my grated ginger. And we can label that. That goes into the sink. Alright, let me just give this a bit of a wipe down. Now, what have we got in here? Oh, remember I did my white Tim Tams, condensed milk, dried apricots, macadamia nuts and glacé ginger in here? Oh my goodness, can I just say, next time I won't do them in the ice cube trays because they don't quite pop out entirely, which is great for us because then we can nibble on the bits and pieces that are left over. But what you do is, see all these silicone bags? They all go into the freezer as well as the microwave and the oven. So they can go into the freezer. So what we'll do is, we will pop our little white Tim Tam bites straight into here. Let's pop them out. Oh no, and it's been sitting on the benchtop defrosting. It does work better if it's 100%, there we go, 100% frozen. Let it go, let it go. It might, If it's going to go wrong, it'll go wrong on a live, right? Okay. Now, we've got... Here we go. Let's pop this out into here. Oh. That'll be with a nice little... Oh, that one. We'll have to eat that one. Do you get the idea, though? If I had done chocolate instead of condensed milk, they would pop out perfectly. This reminds me of those chocolate baskets videos that I did a few weeks ago. Did you see those? Oh my goodness, never again. All right. There we go. So, okay. All we're going to do now is just grab some coconut. You put the lime in the coconut. We will just, a little bit in there. We can now seal this. And we will, there we go. And I'll pop that into the freezer. So I've always got a sweet treat on hand. Now, if you've got any questions or suggestions, please let me know. I'm going to pop all of these in there. I'll label up my ginger. I've now got all of my ice cube trays ready to go. I can do more. I can process strawberries. I can do pureed mango. Because what I can do is... You know your supersonic chopper? It does come with blades as well. So I can take the paddle whisk out of there, I can pop the blades in there, I can process some mango or pineapple or fruit, I can do little fruit ice cube trays in there, I can do tomato paste. If I've got cream, I can freeze the cream. If I'm doing like a Toblerone dip, I can freeze that Toblerone dip, or a warm chocolate ganache, I can do that into there. The possibilities are endless, so long as your imagination is free to run. There is no life I know that compares with pure imagination. If you've got any questions or suggestions, sing out. I'm more than happy to help. Forget your troubles and get happy. Dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I'll see you all another day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.